Tens of thousands of people protested across Austria against the renewed restrictions and the vaccine mandate, as Europe again becomes the epicenter of the coronavirus pandemic. Austria entered its fourth lockdown on Monday. The whole nation, including those who are fully vaccinated, have to stay home for all but essential reasons, including work, exercise, and shopping for essentials. Austria is also the first European country to make the COVID vaccination a legal requirement, with the law due to take effect in February. The penalty for not getting vaccinated by that time are heavy fines. I spoke to Austrian activist Alexander Tschugguel, who is against the new measures.
The government wants to force us to get vaccinated, and if we do not get vaccinated, we are not allowed to work, we're not allowed to go anywhere, we are not allowed to do anything, and we have to pay 3,600 euros as a fine. And obviously the fine can be, the state can ask me a few times to pay this fine because we don't know the rules yet. We don't know what would happen if you pay the fine afterwards. You're still unvaccinated. What are they going to do? The demonstration was by far the biggest demonstration I've ever seen, and also historically one of the biggest demonstrations we ever had in Austria. With confidence we can say that around 100,000 people, maybe even a little bit more, came to this demonstration. Austria is, as you know, a quite small country. We only have less than 9 million inhabitants, and 100,000 people is really a huge number. And now many people want to do a strike. So many people want to stop working in order to force the government to stop those terrible rules. And I know personally that lots of demonstrations will happen today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and so on, around all of Austria. So yes, people do not let themselves getting locked in again by this unjust government. The protests will go on, and I think lots of people are now ready to resist and will resist. And therefore, I can't really imagine that the forced vaccination will come the way the government planned it. The problem is obviously Austria is a country where it starts. It's not going to be only Austria at the end. Lots of other countries will follow. They will also implement some rules like this. A question about the freedom to decide whether or not you want to put a certain medication into your body or not. And that's quite a huge thing, actually.
The streets of Austria are once again quiet as cafe terraces stood empty and shops remained closed. The reimposition of COVID-19 restrictions turned violent in Belgium and the Netherlands over the weekend, which could be an indication of more to come as governments across the EU clamp down on restrictions in a bid to curb the spread of coronavirus. Valerie, Browne, The Sun.